Hey everybody, and brightest blessings. Lady Leeanna here once again with a new edition of Wicca for today. And did you not just love the last episode? I surely did. Where I had my best gay male friend within paganism visit us here and talk with us about the subject to do with being repressed within one's household. And could you not think of a better person to actually have in that show? You know, to tell you the truth, it wasn't so deeply thought out before I went into it. As a matter of fact, he was a friend that was coming around at the time, and I thought, well, I would like to get some of my friends involved with the videos, you know, introduce some of them to you, because they are very, very special to me. And Rodney happened to be around, and we started taping, and I thought, you know what? He is absolutely the ultimate person that I could have appearing and talking on this show, because who is more repressed than someone who is pagan and who is gay, you know? He is a truly, truly kind-hearted soul. He's been revolving around my life since 2000, when I had just gone through a big separation with the one I was married with at that time, and didn't have anybody. And I started selling my merchandise and Wicca and Witchcraft in my home, and I began meeting all of these beautiful people. I had been kind of away from paganism for a few years myself, but it had never left me, and I had always wanted to open a witchcraft store. So anyway, all of these people started drawing to me, and Rodney was one of the first. A very kind and beautiful soul. He has been there ever since, and you know, I've through my life for the most part been single and alone, you know. Well, Rodney was my counterbalance, I guess, and I was his a lot of time. You know, he is gay, and we have no relationship. There's been no want or desire for one, but just all time good friendship. And you know, he's been there when my sister died and fixed me up with my makeup and my hair and my nails to prepare me for the funeral in that, and stayed at the house and cooked my dinner and helped me with my little nephew, which was the son of the sister that just died, when Garrett was staying with me, and to get away from the place where his mother died. You know, he became more my son after Lori passed away. That's how I feel about it. And that's how he felt about it, at least back when. Now I don't hardly see him. He is very independent at age 15 now, so I see him whenever I do. He knows where I'm at. Either way, you know, Rodney was there to help take care of Garrett, and we were all going through a bad flu virus at the time my sister's funeral transpired, and while I had Garrett, and Rodney was the one that wasn't sick, and he was the one that was trying to nurse me back to health, help take care of Garrett while I was down, and get me ready for the funeral and take me to it so I didn't have to go alone. You know, he's been there. And then reversely, times whenever he went through a bad bout, lost his apartment, I let him come and stay with me, and he more or less played housewife while I was going to work and taking care of bills and making sure everything got done that way. So, you know, we pretty much balanced each other over the past 15 years. He's a really kind soul, and someone said that in the vlogs below the video. I think his name is One Little Blue. Anyway, thank you for your assessment on Rodney's true personality. You have very good perception. He is one of the most kind-hearted people that I've ever known. Also extremely fragile. You know, that's why I've always tried to make it a point to be there by his side anytime he needed me. And I think his strength Really. I think Rodney's strength is really in being there for other people. You know? Anyway, it's a beautiful thought. As far as his religion goes, he's been pretty much set as an eclectic spiritualist with a witch base since he came to be with me and within our covenant as we put it together. So, you know, he's a little shy on the camera and could be a little stammering. But he does, whenever not put in the spotlight, knows what he wants. And the plus side of things, he does want to get used to the camera, so he wants to come back on the show. He did enjoy it, I could tell. You know, I think it was good for him to be subjected to, you know, who he knows to be other people out there, even though at the moment he's talking to a camera, he knew that it was going to be shown in front of a lot of people. And he was alright with that, just a little nervous. And, I thought he was cute. There are some blooper reels that really go with that. Maybe I'll compile a blooper reel through a lot of my videos, a lot of screw-ups. And trust me, there are those. Yes, named Rodney Swindell.
Hello.
A very old friend of mine and student for the past, 15 years?
At least.
15 years that he has been a student of mine. And friend, and companion. Okay, so, that could sound wrong. Yes?
I guess.
Okay.
We're there for practically everything. We're like sisters sometimes.
But we don't bump poods. Yes. As a pagan, not so much as a homosexual. Although he was probably there at one time, I would imagine. Yes?
That was the first closet I came out of. The second was the broom closet. So
he's always going to find some kind of a hole to get into or out of.
One way or another.
Okay, anyway. Maybe we ought to leave that part out.
It's fun. It's us being relaxed, right?
Yeah. Smidley and squiggly. Yeah, I really do love making these videos for you guys. It has been a joy for me, and I love you guys. I love talking to you. I want to make this my permanent job. I would like to make this happen all the time. I'm living in my business, which is only a 12 by 24 building, doing my tarot card readings, having people banging at all hours of the night because they feel that their situation is a lot more important than my rest and that I'm a computer. But, you know, I would love to be able to make this video series my life and do it from now on. Move out to the country, perhaps re-begin a covenant, and be able to practice outside in the wilderness instead of walking out and seeing the highway here. God, I would love that. It would be a joy for me. And, you know, Liberty, Texas, they can't even keep their lights on for more than a week without them blinking off and being off for a few hours. And it's overly high, everything. Every single thing here, the taxes are outrageous. So, you know, this is not where I want to be. I love my tarot card readings. I love doing them for people. But I'd much rather be able to do that on a light basis and when I feel like it. And make my videoing, make this show my lifetime.